All right. Post-fight press conference here at the AT&T Center here in San Antonio. A great night of boxing. Thank you to San Antonio for coming out. Thank you for the support. Thank you to the local media that have been so gracious to us throughout the entire week. Thank you to the national media as well, and thank you to you, most importantly, watching at home. The man to my left, victorious once again, remaining undefeated in impressive stoppage over the Olympian and world title contender. He goes out and handles his business. He's getting better and better with every single fight. The way that I describe Rolando "Rolly" Romero is he is one of the most unique personalities in all of boxing, and I love it because he is always himself. And how can you not gravitate towards someone who is authentic? On top of that, he has a crowd-pleasing style, and he went ahead and handled his business. Ladies and gentlemen, the interim lightweight champion of the world and still undefeated, Rolando "Rolly" Romero. Rolly, want to come up to the podium, and then you can sit down while the media asks you questions?
How you guys doing? You're good?
How you feeling?
I feel great. Nobody asked me a question.
No, how you feeling, and then I'll let you sit down.
Well, I feel great. You know, I mean, I just beat an Olympian, you know. So a guy was twice as many fights as me, a weight class above me, you know. And, I mean, his loss, you know, is to a former world champion, you know. And, I mean, I destroyed him compared to the former world champion, you know. So, I mean, it was a brutal knockout. It was really nasty.
All right, well, Rolly, I'm going to let you take a seat, and then we're going to open it up to the media. Do we have a mic? Jay, do we have a mic? Yes, Crystal Frost from Mayweather Promotion. She has the microphone. If you have a question, raise your hand and then ask Rolly Romero. So we have the champ with us. Keith Eidick.
Rolly, congratulations. You've made it perfectly clear that you want Tank next. We spoke about it. I know you said it in the ring. If you can't get that fight next, what do you think is realistic for you besides Tank?
I want Devin Haney. I want another world champion, simple as that. Or, I mean, there's only one world champion at 140. You know, at Dark Taylor, I doubt that will be able to be made happen. But like I said, I still want a world champion. That's all I want, a world champion, so I get another belt to match mine.
I know Haney was vocal on social media after the fight. What do you think about the realistic possibility of that happening next?
Haney's always vocal on social media but doesn't fight anybody, so who cares?
Rolly, first of all, congratulations. Obviously put on a performance. Just to elaborate on that, and before your fight even ended, and I quote, Devin Haney tweeted, Rolly is a pile of, you know, so just your reaction to that. And, I mean, obviously he has the WBC title at 135. I know you said you wanted Tank at 140, but would you be willing to stay at 35 to fight for that?
I fight Devin Haney. Shoot, I mean, he's chinny as hell. He got hurt with Venom gloves. That's a joke. And he didn't, and not even just get hurt, he didn't recover. It was like 4 rounds that he didn't recover. So, like I said, I mean, Linares is nowhere near a puncher like me. Haney, I mean, I feel bad. He's probably the chinniest fighter at 35, if not, you know, one of the most chinniest in the sport. Like, he's the Amir Khan of 135.
I broke my back.
Questions for Rolando "Rolly" Romero?
A vertebrae or what portion? Spinal.
Drew has just donated $4.99. You're the man. Fixes in team moving Thurman and Garcia up to get that belt from Castano and make a PPV fight with Charlo.
An extra 5 pounds, you know? That, I mean, that I took on short notice because he was in the rankings for a reason. You know, he was my replacement just in case, you know, my other fight didn't go through, which I mean.
What? What the hell happened? I don't know what the hell happened. Hold on, give me a minute.
That guy, I mean, he's
Oh, there it is.
But that's something completely different, you know? But still, he was in the rankings for a reason.
Hold on, give me a minute. Doing some stuff in the background.
So he was getting ready for me. I don't get ready for him, so I took that fight on a week notice.
Couple more questions, two more questions for
Stephen Grant with Carolina Sports.
Congrats, Rolly.
Thank you.
What did it feel like, man, kind of going past the first round with the southpaw? Did you kind of like that you got the experience to, did it look different? Obviously, you wiped them all the other ones out in the first round.
I mean, any experience is good experience, you know, so it doesn't matter, you know. I mean, I wanted to get them out in the first round, but I'm fucking crazy. I want to get everybody on the first round, you know. So, like I said, I'm happy I got the experience, but, I mean, if I would have got them on the first round, I would have been 10 times happier, I'll tell you that.
Got one more?
Clara Sandoval with the Laredo Morning Times. Just talk about dictating really the pace of the entire fight. I mean, you really did out there what you wanted to do.
I mean, he's a difficult European style, an Olympian, you know. I mean, it just makes things way complicated for us on the west side of the world, you know. It's a lot more difficult, completely different style, you know. Them Europeans are very, very awkward. So, I mean, he just made things very difficult. And like I said, he bigger dude, you know, and he can take a shot. He was a strong dude. I mean, we saw what he did with his last fight. Well, when he fought for a world title.
Rolly,
Last one.
Rolly, congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, you clearly love to play the heel. You seem to love the booze, and I think you're making a name for yourself now. How much do you love it, and how big do you think it is into making you, you know, you're trying to be a star. How big is it?
I mean, I'm already a star. Sure. Every time I go anywhere, everyone always treats me, you know, like I'm a star, you know. And I back up everything I say. If I say I do something, I'm gonna do it, you know. And like I said, nobody can say I'm a coward or anything. I'll take fights, you know. It's like I said, most people want to take a fight with somebody that's an entire weight class above them, but I did it anyways. I didn't care.
You called out Tank Davis following the fight. Obviously, you're both with Mayweather Promotions, so it should be easy enough to make.
Very easy fight to make.
But if it's not next, what step-up fight do you want? It's clear you want a step-up fight.
Sure, I mean,
I'm just gonna go
a
right
former world champion, you know, I mean, there's Devin Haney, you know, who's currently, you know, there's Jorge Linares, who, I mean, I want to, man, I don't like that motherfucker, but, you know.
All right. Well, congratulations to Rolly Romero on the victory. Give it up for him. And now, congratulations to Rolly Romero. Thank you so much, Rolly. Enjoy your victory. Now we're going to bring up Jermell.